World Cup draw has just occurred, and now I'm going to be reacting to it, showing you what's the group of death, who's the underdog, who will be the biggest disappointment. And now let's start with Group A. Now, Qatar, the home, they got home advantage. They got Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands. Now, here, I think the underdog of the whole World Cup is Senegal. They got Koulibaly, Mendy, Mane, just a few names. This is a class team, and I think they're the underdogs here. Obviously, Netherlands will be getting out. Ecuador is a young team that could make an upset, but I really see Senegal and Netherlands getting out, and I could see Netherlands first, Senegal second, Ecuador third, and Qatar fourth. I know usually there's a run where the home team makes some sort of run and gets out of the group stage, like Japan. There's Russia last year. I don't think we're going to be seeing that. I think Qatar's last. I don't know anything about them. There's nothing like wow. At least Russia had a couple players. Japan had a couple players. This one, nah, there's nothing much here. It'd be rigged if these guys went far. But now, Group B, interesting. You got England, Iran, USA, and then one of these three teams will be qualified between Wales, Scotland, Ukraine, which I think Wales is most likely going to get in it because they're a way better team than the other two teams. I think Scotland and Ukraine, either one's going to lose to Wales. Wales is a better quality team. They got Gareth Bale, Aaron Ramsey, nice little quality here and there in the Premier League and other leagues. But either way, none of these teams could get out of the group. I think it's clear England will get out of the group first. You would think maybe USA can beat them, but both of them are getting out of the group for sure. And I think right now, England first, USA second, then Wales, Ukraine, or Scotland will get third, and Iran fourth. Iran was kind of impressive last World Cup when they were doing a little trouble to Spain and Portugal, but I don't think they'll get out of the group again. USA is a young, hungry team, which I see making it far this World Cup. I think they're going to be the dark horse. Them in Canada, I got real good hopes for those two countries because I think they're going to do a really good paper. Those North American teams are going to be very hype. Talking about North American teams, Group C, where we got Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Jesus. That's a group. Wow. Mexico got screwed. Yep. Saudi Arabia, we know everybody's going to get their 3 points against them. I would be shocked if someone managed to draw or even lose. So that leaves Argentina, Poland, and Mexico, which will be pretty intense. And, my guy Lewandowski is going to be getting his revenge on Messi for robbing him on a Ballon d'Oro. I could see a hat trick. Right now, I'm telling you right now, Lewandowski scores multiple goals against Argentina, and Poland beats Argentina right now. Because this Argentinian team isn't really strong. I think they're definitely getting out of the group, and it'll be between Poland and Argentina who get out. And then on first place, Mexico, no chance they get first. I think there's a solid chance they'll get second place. But I could see, I don't know. It's a really crazy group on this one. But early prediction, because I could easily change it. I'll be doing a video more in depth on, a whole bracket on it, but not yet. This is just initial reactions. But I think Argentina first, Mexico second, Poland third, Saudi Arabia four. This is a tough one. I'll be mixing it around. I'm not sure. I'll probably do a prediction like once every team is qualified and right before the World Cup. Injuries and all that will be happening, obviously. Hopefully not, but a lot of changes will be made. Squads will be selected. Once that happens, there'll be a nice little prediction. But as of now, Argentina, Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia. Sorry, Lewandowski. I'd love to put you first, but I just can't see Argentina not making it at least to around a 16 on Messi's possible last World Cup, most likely. But anyways, Group D, France got a cakewalk. Jeez. So it's France, Peru, Denmark, Tunisia. I think, Peru will play New Zealand, but Peru is going through. I'm not even going to be like, oh, you never know, New Zealand, nah. And I'm going to go France gets out with Peru, then Denmark, then Tunisia. I know Peru and Denmark were in the group with France last time, and I think Peru is a lot more hungrier this time. And Denmark, they're not as quality side as they were. Yeah, they still have Schmeichel, but that Denmark side last time was pretty quality. You had Eriksson, who was playing in form, and they had Poulsen, who was doing great, and now they've kind of fallen off. So I think Peru's gonna get second, France will get through, and you'll have France and Peru going through, which will be pretty interesting. Because Argentina could end up playing Peru, and imagine an upset there, I'd be hyped. But hopefully France plays Argentina. That would be something I want to see. Now, Group E, this one's kind of iffy because it's Spain and then most likely Costa Rica. I don't think they lose to Australia. Germany, Japan. Well, Spain here is probably I think they're the best opposition here. But I think they could easily lose to Costa Rica or Japan. This could be arguably the group of death, but I don't think this is my group of death. So here, I'm going to go Germany first, Spain second, Japan, then Costa Rica. Costa Rica, I'd love to root for them and say they're going to get out of here like they did last group of death when they had Italy, England, and Uruguay. But no, this time, I think Germany first, Spain second, Japan third. I think Japan's a better side and could easily get out of the group, but they do have some players like Tomiyasu, Minamino, some quality players, but I think Spain and Germany just have a lot more weapons to combat them, so I think they're going through. No surprise. Now we got Group F, where we got Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Croatia is the runner-up last World Cup, losing to France, so right now you'd think they'd be favorites, but here you got Belgium and Croatia, who would be the clear favorites to get out of the group. But I personally am thinking Canada and Morocco could really complicate things. So as of right now, I'd probably say first place, you're going to go Croatia, Canada, Belgium, Morocco. I think Belgium is severely weak defensively. They have Courtois in goal, though, but defensively, they're so weak. They do have a lot of attacking options, but I just think Croatia is more balanced. Canada has a lot of hunger, and Morocco, they have quality players like Hakimi, Ziyech. They got a lot there. And I just think this group is really complicated, and I think Canada's going to get out of here. They got a lot of quality. Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, a lot of quality. And I'm really excited to see Canada just get into this World Cup after a long time and do some damage, because they just topped the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying table. And easily I could see them get to the round of 16 or maybe even deeper and be another dark horse, kind of like the USA is going to be. And now, Group G, we have Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. This is a tough group, and this is the group of death for me. And I think Brazil is getting overrated heavily. And I think you got Serbia, who has like Vlahovic, a whole bunch of nice little players. Serbia, they even topped the group with Portugal. That's how good they are. I think they're going to get top of the group, Serbia, then Brazil, Switzerland, and then Cameroon. I think Switzerland could even eliminate Brazil. I think this is a really tough group, and people are trying to pass it off as Brazil's going through and everyone else will figure it out. No, Brazil's going to be in for a tough day, and we'll see how they get through it. But I could easily see Brazil not even making it out, but we'll see. I could be looking real bad right now, but I'm really thinking Brazil's going to struggle this group stage. I think this isn't the toughest Brazil team we've seen. I know they're number one ranked in the world, but you'll see. I think they're not going to do as good as people are thinking. And then, so I'm going to just say it real quick. It's going to go Serbia, Brazil, Switzerland, Cameroon. And now for Group H, Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and Korea are in it. A lot of class players. You got Korea has the Heung-min Son, Portugal has Ronaldo, Uruguay has Cavani and Suarez, Darwin Nunez, a lot of striking threats. And then Ghana has Thomas Partey, you know what I'm saying? So here, I think Ghana and Korea don't go through unless Ghana really play the football of their life and they could just beat Uruguay for revenge. They're going to come out here trying to eat, and I think they could probably beat Uruguay, but I think Portugal wins all 3 games. It might be tough, but I think they're going to win all 3 games. Then second place I go Uruguay. I think they're just a little bit better than Ghana. Then Ghana will get third, and then Korea will get fourth. Even though Korea, I think they're underrated here, and I could easily see them getting out of here. But they've made it tough for Germany. And I think they could make it tough for Portugal, Uruguay, and Ghana. So I think at the end of the day, Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana, South Korea will be it. And yeah, that's everybody I think that's going to be going through to the World Cup round of 16. Later on, I'll be making a video on a whole bracket complicated on who's going to the final, semi, quarters, and round of 16. But for now, since it just happened today, we're going to have just the World Cup groups reaction. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win the World Cup? And make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.